我是一个人类教成绩，但是现在我什么都看不到。但是如果他问我的话，好，等一下，坏掉了。再来，哇，我的眼睛打开，我的快门都要打开，我就能够看哦。如果我能看，我能看哟。然后如果他问我10秒钟的话，我拍个脚，所以你们准备好了没有？3、2、1，哦，在这里。然后让我把我自己let me introduce myself to my interactive and also called Master. And I will change this English sorry about that. And thank you very much. Thank you. 最漂亮的梦主任。好 ，So 大家可能会问我为什么 I'm just kidding, right? Maybe you will ask why I make touchy. So the reason I make touchy is very simple. Today we have so many social networking systems in the world, like Facebook, Twitter, Weibo or something. And it's great and awesome. We can network to thousands and thousands of people in the world. Yes, we can network to thousands and thousands of people on the world. Okay? Virtually in the internet. However, there's something missing in this sort of communication model, which is the human quality of communication. You see a lot of people too. 在我们的这个公车啊结婚里头，所以我觉得这种 the focus to 太过virtual is too virtual for us. So that just asks a very simple question: how can we bring communication back to reality? And my solution is combining a human being to a social device. So what is a social device? To me, it's a camera. And why camera is a social device? Because it's record of emotion or memory, and whenever we have a reunion for dinner, we will basically take a group photo, right? So that camera has a strong capability of gathering people together. And I wonder if this sort of capability is given to a human being, is it possible to let him become more sociable physically? That's why I make touchy. When he has no contact, he lives in darkness, and only touch can bring him to brightness. And 他变情了，变成了一个可爱的 ，OK， 不是吗？So making a human camera has never been easy. Yes, yeah, 真的。So I have made a lot of prototyping. Oh my god. I made a lot of prototyping and doing gear research. Let me go back up a little bit. Yes. So I do sketches, making a lot of drawings and prototyping, put it on my head to see I'm looking good on that. And I make 3D modeling so that I can print it out and CNC it in China. And then I developed this process we just in. At the beginning is very simple, like galgos, combining like simple foam board, and then cardboard and everything, and getting more detail and detail later. And of course I have to research about I love this thing, yeah. We have to research on this close collaboration with the University of Tokyo. So we try to research on sensor, however we're using like very simple technology right now. And then I did a mechanical research on how to make motors that can control the off-the-shelf shutter. And I use Arduino and Gunstick to control the whole system. And finally, I make touchy, and I dress like this. I go onto the street and start doing performance. Performing in a lot of country places, and start encouraging offline communication through touch and eye contact. Because not only you have to touch each other to see, you have to have a really 10-second eye contact to take photo. This is very important to us. Touch, of course, can bring a lot of happiness and laughter kids love touchy. They not only touch touchy, they will tap touchy, and they compete how fast they can go and be. It's really fun. The interaction is beyond age and personality. No matter how old you are, old people, young boy, or you look like the Japanese yakuza, which means the Japanese mafia, you can still play with me and enjoy the interaction. Touch is a great icebreaker. You can basically, quickly break the ice with strangers that I've never met before. Immediately turn into intimacy. These kids I've never met them before, but immediately have 6 pairs of hands on my hands. It's so much fun. And touch is also great for gathering people, because if you hold this light bulb and keep holding hands with other people, the last person to touch me will also let me see. So in Paris, Hong Kong last year, I gave a talk there, and I asked all 800 people to hold their hands and we take photos together. You can try it later. And also, you can draw a lot of cultural differences. For example, in Tokyo, people were like more polite on the touch, but it's not very much showing in this photo. In Brazil, I basically get a kiss on the face every day. It was kind of fun. And in Hong Kong, it's kind of sad because people are a bit cold. Like need a lot of motivation to bring them to touch me and interact with me. How about Taipei? 你们是相当可爱，你们真是很棒的。在台北，你们的热情真的是把我融化的很厉害，因为你们对于touch 的 creativity 是很高的。比方说，第一次我在表演的时候，这个安叔是他的二话不说的就把我从我的是词拿走，然后把我带去其他的地方。This girl, she was massaging my hands while I'm interacting with her. And this girl, she walked right into my nose hole. 到我的鼻孔里头。最厉害是这一位，他直接冲到了我的鱼头，而且他找不到。所以这个很有趣，很陌生的 interaction， 我很喜欢你们对触碰的一个 creativity。这是一些touch的表现的 example。在他自己的 performance 的过程中，当然他拍了很多的照片，他去拍的照片是十分之 unique and I'm speaking Mandarin again. So the photo of Tachi taken by Tachi is very unique because they all look into my eyes and give a very heartwarming smile. These smiles, where they go into that camera lens, they go into my eyes and get into my heart. This is a very unique experience to be a human camera to look into other people's emotion. Only for the first year of being Tachi, 2012, that 1 year, Tachi has already touched more than 3,600 people. I don't know if I can do it without Tachi in my life, and I don't dare to count how much people I've touched already. But most importantly, learning from all this experience, I have really changed myself. I learned so much from about it, and I changed my way how I relate to people at the same time. when I'm very touchy or even when I'm young adult. So it's really giving a big impact to me. So I wonder, what can I do beyond encouraging online communication? Since this gave a lot of impact to me, I want to share this experience to other people. So everybody can become touchy. It's very easy. It's a 10-second setup so you can become touchy. And through the experience, hopefully you will get something from that. And what if I extend this to use it as a social healing device to help people who have problems with socializing with other people, contacting with other people. So I'm thinking about targeting people with social anxiety, or like isolated elderly, or people with disability. Little by little, I'm doing experiment on like meeting a lot of old people, for example, in Hong Kong and other places. There was an experiment that I led mentally impaired people to very touchy, and she actually learned how to get touched by other people again. I mean, the first time. That was a very fulfilling experiment. And I also bring touchy to Fukushima, the 311 earthquake area, to bring some happiness basically. So anyway, so thank you very much today. Please join the force and stay in touch with me and your friends and family. And I do have a Facebook page, but it's important to balance the online and offline world. So please like it if you like me, and thank you very much. So that was actually for touchy, but there's just one more thing. So you might know that I'm actually from Hong Kong. And you might know that what is happening in Hong Kong right now.
So they are always turning on the candle and on the candle. 35 of these candle and birds were combined to form character 928, which was a day done to the unarmed Hong Kong people, and also the day for us to prepare Occupy Central. This is how it goes when we go moving. So, yeah, so the words peacefully come out, turn on the fire and begin. This project evolved into another level. I open source this project. So I'm letting all of us, even people here, they can make their own business machine for democracy. The single version of peaceful word. So everybody, you have a message to tell Hong Kong people, you're welcome to do it. Yesterday, I went to Grab Cafe Taipei to have a workshop there. We gathered 14 people there and to make this business machine. The target is to make at least 87 of them, combining that 35 I already have. Because why 87? Because they shoot 87 time tear gas them to us. So we want to fight back with this peaceful work. So this is what we made last night. I was really touched by that. And also, there are more workshops. There are already some of them made in Hong Kong with Dimension Plus Hong Kong. And there will be more workshops later in Dimension Plus Taipei and Club Cafe Tokyo. And I just started a new Facebook page yesterday. So if you are interested in joining the workshop and get more information, please add this like this page. Now there's only 0 likes, so we need more from that. Hong Kong people really need more encouragement to the movement, and I hope you will give us the voice. 让香港的民主之风遍地开花。谢谢大家。